Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as Egypt. Now where we left off, we were just after completing the pyramids and we had a settler. So I do want to settle over here. This is definitely a place that I think I should settle, although I might settle on the gold to grab this other gold, because how many do I need is a question I'm asking, right? So I currently have one, so I'm going to need at least 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have literally all of the gold. Okay, well, see, there's a bit of a difficulty here. Vancouver is in an awkward spot. Because I want to settle for Kilimanjaro. But there's not really a good spot for it unless I settle on the gold, which will net me gems eventually. Now, I could settle coastal on the hill, but that's really bad for food and production. And typically, what I'm tempted to do is to settle on the gold. That'll nab me the gems. And then I'll be able to work some of Thebes' cities. But the question is, where do I want to settle first? The first city is very important. I would love to secure this mountain pass. Now, if I were to really hyper secure it, it would be on the hill, beside the copper. Lots of really good production in here, lots of really good defensive terrain. Now, if I'm playing sort of more traditional... Yeah, I think I settle on this hill, even if it does leave a big gap in my empire. I can settle like more cities in other directions and stuff. So I'm going to settle over this way. Let's get a chariot on the go. We found the Ottomans. I want to keep an eye out in case any of these guys alert me to the existence of more barbarian camps. Could be worth taking authority as Egypt, actually, if you went like full chariot production and just went nuts. You could do some pretty interesting strategies with them. Okay, I know you want me to settle over there. But yeah, I want to get a worker out now because I am working a lot of tiles that I could be improving with more food. So I feel I should have maybe stolen a worker. That might have been a worthwhile thing to do. It was probably, I probably definitely should have. I think I should have stolen a worker. Okay, you got bombarded. Okay, there's Genghis Khan. Instead of Genghis Kant. I'm gonna back you up to heal for a turn or two. While we wait for the other chariot to catch up. You cross the river, we'll go to the next turn. And then we'll... No longer friends with Antwerp, that's fine. Okay, let's grab sovereignty, and work that. I think now that I'm getting the culture, I'd like the food. Food appeals to me. Yeah, I think I'm happy to lose that culture. Because it increases the rate at which I grow by a lot. And particularly when you're playing tradition, growth is like what you live and die by. What you ride or die by. I feel very nestled here. I feel protected on all sides by these barb... Ooh, another barb camp. Where? Excellent. So let's settle. This is my defensive city. So I'm actually kind of a fan of going monument first. Shrine. I feel like I have enough faith that I don't need to go for that, but I feel like I could go... If I went monument first, I would start grabbing tiles, which feels really nice to me. Now... I need to get over here to this barb camp. So what is the fastest route? Like this. Okay. You can get moving as well. Choose production in the capital. How many turns until we're building Petra? 8 turns. Okay. So let's do a settler. Or another worker. Let's do a settler. We do need to get our city settled. Let's dework all the food. And let's just look for good tiles. 6 turns. No, that actually lowers my production if I do that. That leaves it the same. Buy some hills, maybe? I like these plains forest tiles, I think. Or whatever they are. We'll buy a hill. Brings us to 18 production. Okay. Alright, that seems reasonable for building settlers. Okay, you're going to heal up as well. And immediately, I'm tempted to get the thingy online, but I think that requires, yeah, it says that requires construction, because I think that's a quarry resource, not a mining one. Let's go here. Maybe crossing the river was a mistake. We'll farm here. Let's go here. Oh yeah, I'm heading over to the barbarian camp. Right, yes, yes, yes. We'll go to the next turn. Okay, let's get ourselves in position to try to take over this fight. Because we want to make sure that we get the kill. As much as possible. Yes, okay, so I think we positioned ourselves to take this kill. Oh no! Come on! That feels real bad. Okay, next turn. I should have. I thought I would just get it. I should have looked at the thing. Is that in Thebes, in my capital? I really don't want to do a short wheel of... I really don't want to do a resistance. Well, I guess it would sync up nicely. +1 happiness isn't bad. Yeah, I'll take that. And we found Malika. We were the first. And we cleared a thing for them, so they were super happy about us. In fact, we're allies. Wow. Lots of gold. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, I feel like I'm like perfectly nestled in here to go for a tradition game. I feel like this is like the god luck. And I got a great general, which is really, really nice. I might even make a citadel. I'll keep him just in Memphis for now, because that's like my main defensive city. I'm almost tempted to not settle coastal here, just so I can't be invaded navally as easily. Here's Barringer Crater. Looking for barb camps. Oh. Conquer Antwerp. We're being pillaged. And let's go ahead and bring you guys back. But yeah, we made friends with Milan again. Now they do want a trade route, which I think I will send the Petra trade route to them. Great engineers about the bounce. Oh, that did slow down my science, didn't it? Oh, it might have, yeah. Okay. But it'll be fine. It might be worth it to go for an early war as well, rather than just using a few chariots to clear barb camps. Like, you could do a lot of really cool stuff with Egypt, I feel. Like, as I'm thinking about how you know what you could pull off with these chariots. So let's talk about city locations. I'm thinking of settling on this gold and this gold. And then on this gold. 1, 2, 3. And then I feel like that captures all the things I needed to capture. Because what is the gold monopoly again? Yeah, golden age length. I feel like settling on the gold is quite nice because it gives the city that extra +1 culture to start with. So we've got 2 turns. Let's reset tiles here. Cross river, make more farms. Could I get a granary in time? Council will be really good. The earlier we get the council, the better, actually. So let's do that. We'll purchase that and get it in 2 turns. I'm gonna start kind of working these chariots home. Memphis grew. I'm gonna force work that copper. Just so that it gets its buildings out nice and early. It will stagnate it, but we'll go for a granary right after, which will get it growing. Oh, I could make a manufactory, but I want to use that to get an engine, to get petrol really fast. You're just gonna go sleep in the city as a defensive unit. I will want an archer in here at some point, just to make things more difficult. So Petra is 231 production. Bam, there's Petra. +1 gold and all desert tiles worked by the city. Gain an additional trade route and a caravan appears in the city. +6 culture once archaeology is discovered. So I want to send a trade route to Milan. And that'll improve our friendship. And then we'll finish the council. You can come over this way. Kind of just waiting for these city-states to point out where barbs are. Oh, it looks like there's barbs up here. Let's go see if we can kill some of those barbs. Let's get a farm going. I'm going to want a few farms in the capital. Just early game. So that we can grow real hard and work those specialist slots. That Petra is super great. Do I want to work this? Do I want to work these? Or do I want to work more food? I feel like food is serving me really well right now. This is clearly better though. So I'm going to work a bit of food. Choose production. Let's see. I'm thinking I'm going to need more settlers. Yeah, I need 2 more settlers. So let's get them now. We have exactly enough turns, I believe. If we reset towards production. $19 production. 18 production. 19 production. Yeah, this looks like a good spread. So we can get these in like 12 turns, which will be before riding pops. Nice one. So now we're friends with Milan. How long will that last? That'll last actually quite a while. Nice. 6 culture per turn from them is really, really great. What other missions are going on? Not a huge amount. Not a huge amount going on right now. Run along, run along. Next turn. Oh, hello. That's exactly what I'm looking for. More barbs to kill with my, my chariots. Roll the old chariot along. Pull it back so I can't get countershot. And hopefully it'll step into the city-state borders so that I can give it the old heave-ho. Like so. You would just get in my way, wouldn't you? And we'll settle right in place. And the nice thing is that it's starting with... It's starting with a culture. It's starting with culture, right? It's starting with +1 culture, which means its borders will grow slowly, but they will grow. Okay, so I think I like the idea of getting fast monuments here, although I think I'm going to go for councils, because libraries are going to be coming up soon. And that's just going to be necessary. I would love to work this wheat. I may buy that. I need a worker over here. I need a worker over here. And I'll need a worker here and a worker here. So that all has to happen at some point. We got to figure out exactly when we're going to do all these things. Very pressing demands on my empire right now. So you want to buy gold off me for 3 gold per turn? That seems reasonable. I'll take that. That'll mean I'll be able to purchase this tile. And this tile is just a straight upgrade, so I'll go for it. This is accuracy 2. There's a kill. So there's Antwerp now is friendlier with me. I can't quite see this tile. They might have cleared it themselves. Please don't kill that. I'd like to kill it. Okay, well. Losing grasp on Antwerp. Well, we got a turn or two of their friendship. Alright, so let's have a look. Settler popping out. Why don't you come guard that settler? This one's going to go down here. You got any missions for me? Nope, but I got friendship with you. I've got love for you if you were born in the 80s. The 80s? Well, I don't know. I don't know if these city-states were born in the 80s, but maybe. You never know. So he got the mausoleum. That's fine. Somebody has entered into the classical era. Please tell me that's not through writing. Oh, damn. That's not good. Head over here. Get the good scouting information. Settler. Now they're saying coastal, okay? And I'm not against coastal, but I think on the gold actually just appeals to me because we get that early culture out of it. Oh, I was thinking of Civ 6 there. I thought the population of my capital would go down, but that's only in Civ 6. So there's a war going on. No longer friends with Antwerp. Fine. Only friends with Malacca, which is still good, but obviously not as good. Keep an eye out for these barbs. Keep making these farms. Right now they're not doing anything for me, but they will. In the future. Okay, Temple of Artemis has been built. I'm really not cool about this whole great library thing maybe getting stolen from me. Damn. I'm gonna still go for it on the hope that maybe she doesn't get it. But I'm not super optimistic. I'll lock that tile in. It's pretty good. Go here. So we're securing Mount Kilimanjaro and a copy of Gems in the later of the game. I don't want to fog bust because I want to have barbarian camps appear to kill them. Memphis demands lapis lazuli. Alright, we'll put that there. Cancel out some of these. You're going to settle in position. Right there. You're going to work that for now. And you have no production at all. 'Tis not a pretty sight. Go ahead and get yourself a well. You're going to need it. It's where all your production is going to come from. We're probably going to be working a mixture of floodplains and desert hills in the city. Might have to send production to it if I get like some kind of workshop or something in my capital. Just going into alert. I'm just going to guard these cities with my chariots. It'll hopefully increase the defensive strength of the cities, making them less likely to be attacked, but you never know. Okay, it's a thriving entity. I'm going to take the science because that might shave a turn off. No. Palace and National Wonders with building requirements gain +2 happiness. Court Astrologer, which gives you science. Yep. We're about to get a great astrologer. I'm going to de-work this tile and work the astrologer. Fortify there. Let's see. An artist has been born in the city of Thebes. Let's go ahead and create a great work. Let's see. We'll go there. Thebes is... We just produced a settler in Thebes. Okay. Brain, turn back on, Brain. Brain. Come on. Okay, we'll de-lock this. Right, we'll lock all these tiles in. Sorry, my brain is a little bit mushy today. I'm going to go improve that gold because I want to work it. I'm going to take you off this. I'm going to put you on default focus. These 3 tiles are going to provide me a lot of growth, which I'm going to work them for a while. These will have to be improved at some point in the future as well. Let's come over here and get that gold online. Now, just based on settling, we should almost have a gold monopoly, which is super great because we're going to be hitting a golden age. And I want all my golden ages to be super long. We're also hitting, generally speaking, I personally like to say that if you're getting a social policy every 20 turns, you have just the right amount of culture. About every 20 turns is like a good number that I like to hit. So, I think I'm going to settle here. Oh, man, technically there's room for another city in here, but I think I'm going to stick to 5 cities here. I think 5 cities is fine. Well, I mean, again, technically I could get another city here, a city here, and a city here. But I mean, what do these do for me? What does this pick up for me? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't get me any unique luxuries. It makes my empire bigger. But I think I can survive with these 5 that I've settled on. I mean, this land just feels wasted, but whatever. Okay. We have all the settlers we need. We have 3 turns. I'll invest in the well in here to get it going a little bit quicker. And then I'm going to... So after writing, we are going to want to get the currency reasonably fast. So we might go like mathematics currency. I think, bam, that's a pretty good route. I feel like that's a good route. Granary would be good because we're not going to be building any more settlers, so growth is like something we can prioritize now. The monument is something we're going to want fairly early to try and because we need to keep increasing our culture. Culture is good right now, but we do need to keep increasing it. But I'm going to go for the granary. Man, should I make the attempt on the Great Library? I feel like our strategy has been built around it and we could make a really good attempt. I feel like we can make a really good attempt on it. I'll grab the 15 faith because that'll get me slightly closer to a religion. I'm honestly not worried whether or not I get one. I have a decent faith income. But it honestly doesn't bother me. So let's grab this. I maybe should have saved my engineer for the library. Would have been maybe a good move. All right, keep doing that. I need to get workers out. Oh, I should have built a worker. That might have been the good move. Unique event. Loyal subject with wealth and lands. Cool. So Antananarivo desires trade. They want you to find the lands of Mongolia. So they want me to go scouting, eh? New era. Okay. "17 turns. 15 turns. 13 turns. Starvation, though. Do I stagnate for a 13-turn Great Library? I would be able to switch to this soon. If I put one more turn into a granary. No, I'll just go for the Great Library. I'm cutting it close as it is. Okay, we settled on the gold. Once we get this gold online, we should have our gold monopoly, which will sync up nicely with a golden age. And you're going to grab a well. Well. You're going to fortify there, and we'll go to the next turn. Accept embassy. That is not enough for what I want. Although maybe I should have accepted the embassy so that I could find his capital. That's not a bad idea. Anyway, I'm going to call that an end to this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, though, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.